Welcome to Pocket Watch Podcast. I'm Zach.
Cruz.
Jake.
And we're fucking Pocket Watch Podcast.
Yes, sir. Laugh at us or learn with us. We're here to grow.
And growing we're fucking doing, man. Welcome to Pocket Watch Podcast. I'm Zach.
Cruz. Write it out. Hey.
You know how it is, boy. We got the solo dolos in here today. The duo dolos, whatever you want to call it.
Yes, sir.
No Jakey. He been putting a lot of PTO in lately. Shit.
I messed that up. I was sick, man. I was sick on Wednesday. We were supposed to record on Wednesday. I felt like shit, man. I felt bad for him. That's why I was like, you know what, Jacob? Like, I already gave him the out as soon as I said, like, because we wanted to have a guest, which tune in next week or the following week, whatever. We're about to have a guest on. It's going to be super interesting. But I was like, man, like, I'm not trying to record at no 8 a.m. on Saturday.
Oh, man, when you said that, I was like,
that's going to suck.
I was like, you know what, though? I'll do it.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
But anyways, thank you for tuning in for another week of Pocket Watch Podcast, guys. We love y'all. Thank you so much, man. You already know we're working hard. We're trying to do, have a good show for you guys.
Like, follow, share.
Subscribe.
Tell your mom.
Tell your papi.
Tell your sister.
Tell your cousin. Okay. Are you ready? Yo, happy Cinco de Mayo.
Oh, shit, it is Cinco de Mayo.
We're going to drop this Monday, right?
Yeah.
So let's just say happy Cinco de Mayo. Happy belated Cinco de Mayo. I got my Corona here. What's up?
Taking my shoes off, bro. I'm
partaking. Damn, this one feels loose. There we go.
I'm hot right now. Oh, thank God.
Yeah, man.
Ooh, that feels amazing.
When's the last time you did something for Cinco de Mayo? I feel like the last time I did something for Cinco de Mayo, I don't know when it was. It might have been 2 years ago, but I went out to the Nampas, which is like an authentic Mexican restaurant.
At the Nampa.
You got some tequila shots.
The one over in Kissimmee?
Yeah.
Bro, right next door they have a spot that's called La Hacienda.
Yeah. That's the butcher shop.
Yeah, but bro, man, they have fucking the best tres leche you can get, bro.
Oh, I'm sure, bro. I'm sure that they have a lock on that. Like, they got the produce market and then the authentic Mexican restaurant right next to each other, and they're just pulling from each.
Yeah, bro, it's fire, bro. That place, man, I'm telling you, like, if you ever in Kissimmee, if you live in Kissimmee and you looking for like the best tres leche of your life, bro, go to fucking La Hacienda right next to at the Nampa and fucking Kissimmee off of West Earl of Bronson. This sounds like it's a fucking promo, but this is a fat boy loving his cake.
Yeah,
trust me. Go fucking check it out.
Too, like restaurants, they gotta make sure they buy as they can sell a little bit. Like every business tries to make sure they buy as they can sell, but like if you're buying like meat and shit like that, but you're buying it to sell it and to cook it. So, like, you got two different customer bases, like those grocery shopping and those coming to eat. Kind of like Unidos and stuff like that.
You know what's funny, though?
You could buy bulk at that point.
You know what's hilarious is that... Fuck, where was it? Just the other day, me and my girl were out, and I saw a fucking El Nampa in Orlando. And I was like, oh, that's dope. It's like the one in Kissimmee. I wonder if there's a fucking La Hacienda next door. Look, 2 doors down, fucking La Hacienda there too, bro.
Yep, that's how it goes, bro.
That's funny as fuck. But if you go to like Oak Ridge area, bro, they have like all the fucking what do they call them, the tortillas and shit like that, bro. Yeah, you get like fresh tortillas off the fucking conveyor belt, bro, nice and warm.
Orlando has like some of the best food, bro. Like, I'm sorry, man. Like, I had the best Puerto Rican food I've ever had was in Kissimmee. Yeah, hands down. I went to Kissimmee 3 or 4 times. We went all over the place for Mateo's bachelor party. I went with Christine and her family. We went to Yauco. We went to Ponce. We went to San Juan. Like, we went all over. Me and Christine went recently, and I was, like, trying to find food spots. Don't get me wrong. Great food. Yeah. Amazing food. It's freaking awesome, bro. But it doesn't touch El Primo right down the road or the one with the sushi Puerto Rican food. Damn. I need to know this.
The sushi Puerto Rican food?
Yeah, it's like, let me see. Sushi Puerto.
Okay, you sound like Trump. Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico. Did you see that video?
No.
Trump was talking about, he was like, we got to say our prayers for Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico.
Yo, come on.
I don't know why we're talking about Puerto Rico on Cinco de Mayo though.
No, I'm sorry, but Mexican food too. I just need to know this because I'm gonna go crazy.
Best tacos in Orlando though are fucking Tortas El Rey over in like Oak Ridge area, bro. Them best fucking tacos in Florida.
Yo, all right, I'm gonna go crazy. Here we go. You guys ready?
Ding 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 ding.
Hello? Hello?
Oh,
hello? Hey, what was that Puerto Rican place with the sushi? Grillers. Okay, thank you. Bye. Love you. Grillers and El Primo. I'm just saying. And then you got the El Tenampas with like that authentic, like great Mexican food, man. Like
I feel like the only thing that we're missing in Orlando, and if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. Put me on. But we don't really have like fire Cuban spots like down in Miami.
Oh, in Miami they got them.
That's what I'm saying in Miami, but like we don't got them up over here.
We don't have that,
bro. Like those fire Cuban spots, bro.
Yeah, but we get close. Anyway, shout out to Orlando. Shout out to Florida.
We don't have a fucking fat boy rampage right now.
Have you ever thought of, like, would you move for work?
Yes. But it would have to be, like, conditional.
Where would you move for work?
Anywhere.
All right.
It just, it's that depending on where it would have to be.
For $20,000 more income.
It depends on, like, the quality of life that they can give me. But I think I would try to stay, for $20,000, I would have to stay local.
You wouldn't leave Florida?
No. Not for $20K.
No?
No, because I would leave Florida for like a substantial amount of money that could change my whole entire life. And the reason why
How much money would that be? Like what? Like an extra $80K? That's different.
Extra like 100 plus, I think. For me to like
extra 100K?
I might consider certain states for like an extra like 50 to 80K. But like the other states would require like a minimum.
Bro, I was thinking about it, man, because I'm like, man, like I don't know, bro, because I got family out here. I got friends since I was in elementary school.
That's how I am.
You know what I mean? And it's like, boy, I totally understand those that grow up in small towns and never leave, because it's like you got all your people right there.
Yeah.
Well, you know what I mean? It's like
small town. I feel like it would be a little bit easier, but the thing with Orlando is that like
it's fine.
The quality of life here is amazing. Like there's very few things that I can complain about, and like part of the things that I complain about are also things that I love about Florida. One big thing is tourism. Tourism fucking sucks sometimes. How many people are here?
Yeah.
But the amount of money that we can get, the amount of like you could pretty much make money doing anything here.
Yeah.
And the reason for that is because the amount of tourism that we have. It brings in so much money and so much of everything. So like it's kind of like a
beach vibes. Like we already live in it. Like,
that's what I'm saying. No fucking snow.
I just say that because I was asked that question. Like, hey, like, you know, like, and I was like, damn. Like, I thought about it and I was like, man, I don't know, bro. Like, maybe I would move to like if I got like 20, 30 more I don't know.
You would leave Florida for 20, 30 more? I wouldn't. And the reason why is because it would have to be, and that's why I said it would have to be like really circumstantial, because it would have to be like make significantly more money and either require the same amount of time or less time from me, because I would want to come and visit my family more often. I got a niece, bro.
Yeah.
I want to watch my niece grow up. My family, like my parents, they're not old, but they're getting up there. And like right now it's like a really good time because like I'm kind of in that point where it's like I'm actually like old enough to kind of like hang out with them, and they're still young enough to kind of go and hang out with me. And it's like I love being able to drink with my parents and going out and doing stuff like that. It's a lot of fun to me, and I feel like I feel like the trade off for that wouldn't be worth it for 20
funny
bands.
though, because like we always talk about business grind, motivate this, that, you know, and it's like those little moments you kind of figure out like, all right, that's my line right there. Like it's not all that, because there's a lot of positions and opportunities out there that you really can't get unless you move.
But if they were to throw me like an extra 100 bands, I would contemplate moving just because of the fact, and that's like an extra 100 bands on top of what I'm already making.
And cost of living, right? Like,
it's
you
because
can't go to New York for extra 100 bands.
No, and like California, that's why I said like some places like I would do like 50 to 80, like Texas. I think there would be certain parts of Texas that I would move to for like an extra 50, 80. I think Vegas is really appealing for me for like 50, 80.
Yeah.
But
it'd have to be somewhere you like too.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, I've always said, I think the only other place that I would live in besides Florida would probably be like either Vegas or Texas.
Yeah,
I think that's the only other places that I would live. And honestly, like, I'll see what happens when I actually move there and live there and see what happens. You know?
Right. Like, you don't even know for sure.
Yeah, exactly. But like for an extra 100 bands, I would contemplate additional places just because like I can, for an extra 100 bands a year, I could hop on a plane any fucking time I wanted to. Yeah, I would go buy my own plane.
I'd be sad, bro. I'd be sad if I had to leave. I don't know, because I'd be like, damn, like I'm not gonna, like I don't know how many people can say like a lot of their like lifelong friends all live in the same like 2-hour radius. You know what I mean? Like that's pretty cool, bro. Like that's awesome. And
like, family too.
And family.
Well, yeah, you have a lot of family over like in Iowa and shit.
Right, but still, like Kristan's family's all out here and shit. It's like yeah, it'd be kind of sad. It'd be like, damn, all right. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like people feel that way when they go like
international. I think I would move internationally for like 150 to certain areas.
Oof, I don't know if I ever would.
But I wouldn't mind doing.
I'd have to be older. Like obviously, like once we get older, everybody around us is gonna die and shit. So
yeah, but that's like, my exact reason why like I want to kind of enjoy my moments now.
Not just die, but like get so busy to where you guys, you know, we're not gonna be able to hang out as much.
Yeah,
like at that age, we're not gonna be as inclined to do a lot of the shit we're doing right now and have kids. There's kids and kids. You know what I mean? Like when you got your own family and your family, right? Like the family you're talking about, why it'd be hard for you to leave, but also you and Melissa's family that you guys create. That's time, boy.
Yeah.
And that brings like the real thing I wanted to talk about. I'm so happy that I went into this, but I was just gonna, because we kind of mentioned this on another episode, but what if you're a busy person...
Nigga, I love Florida so much. Look at my socks.
All right. If you're a busy person, what's the appropriate amount of friends to have? Right? Because I find myself, like, I think I have a lot of friends, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I like, whenever I feel like I'm making new friends, I kind of catch anxiety because I feel like I don't even have enough time to, like, spend with my current friends. And then even with that... My good friends now are the type of people that if we don't hang out for 2 or 3 months, it's like nothing happened. We talk to each other like you know what I mean? Like we talked to each other 2 minutes ago or whatever. But I was just thinking about it because I was like, I feel like I'm super busy right now. And whenever I like I am super friendly and we could talk and we could really like actually be friends and stuff like that. But it's mainly going to be like texting and then seeing each other at the event or thing that we do that brought us together, like work or school or this or that. Right. But then to that level of friends, like we are, where we'll like plan something out of nowhere to go do something together or something, which, you know, I do that with some people here and there too, you know, but like to bring those people to, like, how many people at that level? You know what I mean? And it's like, I get to a point where I'll just be like, I don't know, like some people will get really cool and I'll be like, I want to be more, like I want to be closer friends with this person. Yeah. Like this person's fucking awesome. Yeah. Like I want to hang out with this person more and I can't. Yeah. Because I got to fucking hang out with Zach and Jacob and Mike and you know what I mean? Yeah. But like, and I would rather hang out with you guys, but then it's like, damn, that's crazy.
Yeah. To be honest, bro.
And work and everything else.
It's funny that you say that because something I was going to say whenever you were talking about like, oh, you know, there's only so much time. I was going to say the irony of me talking about this though is that like, I don't really hang out with much people to begin with.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like on my day-to-day life, I mean, like every once in a while I'll hang out with people and I usually tend to go to like phases where I'll hang out with people more. But man, like I just grind, bro. And it's like, I don't know. I think it's like ADHD.
So here's the thing, because we kind of talked about this on another episode, but the other thing that kind of came into my mind with it was that's 100% why when you have kids, people kind of fade out.
Yeah, I don't even have kids yet, so
that's what I'm saying, right? Like, because we're not going to really stop on the path that we're doing to get this money.
I think honestly,
slow down, but then the kids, that's like that added factor, bro.
Honestly, like I think the way I look at it is, I think when I had kids, I'll slow down a little bit. Honestly, I think like right now, like I'm so focused on trying to like grind,
but you're still going to be consumed.
And I think that's like my excuse. I think I'll do more chillings for that the older that I get.
That's why people with kids try to find friends with kids too, though. Yeah, it's like we can.
As soon as I have a kid, I'm hitting up Justin. Like, what's up, bro?
Yeah, like, yo, you trying to... yeah, 1,000%.
Daddy
bro.
daycare, what's up, bro?
Yeah. I don't know. It's just weird because we're super young.
Yeah.
Right? But, like, 27...
We're not young anymore.
Yeah, like
we're kind of getting
about to be 30. Like we're about to be at that age when we do have kids and shit. Where it's like, like a lot of these friendships that we've had for 10, 12, 15 years or whatever. It's like, man, like nah. Like we'll still hang out, you know, and talk and stuff and like group chats and shit. But it is funny how like life happens and it's like I'm seeing this with just my workload and school and shit. But like it made me think like it's inevitable.
Yeah.
It's kind of sad. Sorry, guys.
No, I don't know.
It's a beautiful thing, though.
Yeah, I don't know. For me, it seems like I think personally I'll be able to hang out more, but I don't know if everybody else will. But I feel like it'll flip flop for me just because like right now I deny a lot of stuff. Actually, I deny so much stuff to the point where like a lot of people just stop hitting me up to chill because I deny so much. It's like, oh, can you do this? I'm like, I'm working, bro. Or no, I can't. Sorry. Yeah. And so like I deny so much sometimes that people actually stop hitting me up, and I'm like, bro, you didn't invite me, blah blah. And it's like, damn, the last 20 times people invited me, I was fucking like no. So I also understand why like it gets like that too, though. But like I think in the future I'll be a lot more available than I am now. I'm just so focused on trying to do things right now, bro. Like, and a lot of times people think, I don't know what people think, but I don't really bullshit like that, bro. You know, like. I literally wake up. I usually chill for like an hour or two, go out and start my day, and I'm fucking working until I come home. And I usually have like an hour or two to chill at night. But literally from the morning I wake up to the moment I go to sleep, with a couple hours in between those time, I'm working all day. If I'm not doing one thing, I'm doing something else. If I'm not doing the other thing, I'm doing something else.
I never understood. Like I used to love going to like LA Fitness or like the ballpark down the road or whatever, and every time I go to play basketball, like there's always like a lot of people there just to be there. Yeah. Like standing around the court, like talking to people. Just dribble a ball. Just dribble. Like not even trying to get downs or nothing. Like they're just waiting for the game to end and then they'll kind of dribble and shoot the hoop. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Like how, like, I don't know. Like, I wish I had that much free time. Like, I'm here to exercise because I don't want to, like, go to the gym or I don't want to jog or something like that.
You know, something I recently was thinking about, like, because I've been, like, trying to be more organized lately. So
and I want to clarify, I'm not talking about, like, young kids. Like, if you're in high school and shit, I totally understand.
No, yeah, of course.
I'm just talking about, like, people outside of high school.
Like some 40-year-old, mid-40 guy.
Not even 40. Like, if you're 21 and up and you're doing that, like, figure something out. Anyways, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. I forgot what I was going to say. It was gone. It'll come back though. Don't worry. I'll fish it back. It's gone. That thought was.
I'm gonna change the direction 100% though. So
fuck my life. What we were talking about? Talking about how the exercising stuff, right? Yeah. So like one thing I found out, like I'm trying to organize myself for that. Man, one of like the biggest inconveniences with like working out is not even the workout itself. It's the time that you have to like take a shower and get like ready for your entire day all over again. Yeah. Like that's like, especially for me, like I have to do my hair and shit like that, bro. My hair has to dry and shit. And like, so I was going through, I'm like, okay, I can easily squeeze in an hour, 2 hours here. And I'm like, fuck, bro, then I gotta come home, take a shower, get ready and all that shit. I'm like, fuck, that adds more time. But yeah, me making more excuses for being fat. It's okay.
Yeah. My thing is like, I do a lot of energy drinks throughout the day. And then at the end of the days when I should be working out and shit, I'm like, damn, I feel like I need like a pre-workout or something just to get into it. And I like, no, I can't take a pre-workout, and then I end up not fucking working out.
I was doing bad with energy drinks, bro. Like I was having a Red Bull every single day, and then the Red Bulls weren't cutting it, and I went from going from like the 8 ounces to the 12 ounce Red Bulls, and I found myself occasionally buying the 16 ounce Red Bulls, and then I went from Red Bull to fucking Celsius because Celsius has way more caffeine. Yeah. And so I found myself drinking a Celsius. The Celsius have 200 milligrams of caffeine. That's a lot of fucking milligrams. So I started drinking the caffeine. I started drinking the Celsius, and then I cold turkey that bitch for like 3 weeks, and then now I'm not needing energy drinks like that. I have a little bit of tea in the morning. That's kind of like my little thing.
Saw this girl, and I'm gonna look into some of the things. Like Joe Rogan's On It pills are kind of like that too,
like neurotropics type of thing.
Yeah. So Christina showed me this girl on TikTok, and she was like, "Cruz, you drink a lot of Celsius. Look at this." And this girl, like the description was from Adderall girly to mushroom girly. And then there's this chocolate called Alice
in the Wonderland.
It's like Alice Rooms or something. It's like a chocolate bar. Let me see. But it's like a chocolate with shrooms and shit. But apparently, she said like this girl took Adderall all the time, and she's like I never drink any coffee anymore. Like this is like what I take a little bite of this chocolate or whatever.
That's the thing though. Like so for me, it's really weird because like energy drinks for me, they don't make me energized. Energy drinks for me kind of just like make me more like focused and kind of like more level headed. I don't know how to explain it. It's really weird.
Alice mushrooms. Anyway,
Alice mushrooms.
Those are actually really simple. No, everybody's body's different, man. It is kind of weird. Like her Stan's cousin, he talks about taking Adderall and it makes him feel like he's smoking weed.
Oh, not Adderall. I was talking about caffeine.
Well, anyways.
So like for me, like what I was saying, when I take like when I have caffeine, it doesn't make me like energetic. It more so kind of like makes me more focused and like locked in more than like me. I see some people drink caffeine and they're like, oh, like I'm so energetic, and it kind of just makes me more level. It's weird. I don't know explain.
Everybody's body reacts differently. It's kind of weird.
But yeah.
Before we end the episode, I just want to say, I was thinking about something. We talked about AI, like maybe 3 or 4. Like, I feel like we sporadically have talked about AI, and it's. I just don't even want to talk about AI. I want to talk about how crazy like this shit is now.
I want
this shit is out here.
I want to vent. I want to vent about something right now. I'm kind of getting irritated with everybody putting AI on everything when it's not AI.
When it's not really AI.
Like people are putting out like programming, or they're doing like stuff that kind of like has like an equational side on it, stuff like that. And they're saying like AI. It's like, no, it's not fucking AI. It's just a fucking program. That
ChatGPT or whatever.
Yeah, that program is not learning new things. That program is not. Yeah, like the AI. That's not even AI. That's a program.
Right.
It's a program. And but like I've seen a bunch of stuff marketed as AI. Like for example, one thing today I had I had something that was like for like a cold calling. It was like cold calling AI, and I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. Whatever. It was a couple weeks ago. So like I kind of like I submitted like a form for them to contact me. They contact me, and I was speaking to the guy, and you know he's like breaking it down. He's like, "Oh yeah, we have a bunch of people that they make the calls for you." Blah blah blah. We're going through, and I'm like, "Where is the AI portion in this? Where's the AI portion?" And the guy was like stumbled. He was like, well, we use like software and like we input data for the software, and then like
that'd be a nice.
And I'm like, so you guys have like a software that's like a CRM software, and then you guys use people to call. I'm like, that's not fucking AI, bro. Yeah. And the guy was like, oh, well, I mean, it depends on how you look at what AI is. I'm like, bitch, a fucking guy from fucking India making my phone calls is not fucking artificial intelligence.
Yeah, that's a guy in India.
Yeah, exactly. That's not AI. And I'm just getting annoyed with everybody just throwing AI and everything, because I initially thought it was like, I misunderstood what the fuck they were marketing. But basically, I thought it was like, somebody can call my phone, and AI will answer and be like, hey, how can I help you? Oh, you want to schedule, blah, blah. Okay, cool. Let me put what date, what time. Okay, cool. Bye. Click.
Yeah.
And I thought it was just import, which some restaurants have that now.
Yeah.
So I thought that's what it was. And
that's what all those guest like question messengers on websites and shit are too.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Those are like, they generate responses based off responses.
Exactly. So I thought it was something like that, but then the guy's just like, it was something completely different. But I'm just tired of seeing everybody label everything as AI when it's not even AI.
It's easy now. It's hot now. But that shit is fucking, the volume is going up, bro. I'm seeing so much crazy shit now. It's like, I saw Tom Brady stand up. So an AI got Tom Brady's voice. It searched and got all these different clips of his voice and stuff like that, literally put out, and then what works good and stand up and shit, and literally made a Tom Brady stand up. Check it out. It's super dope.
That's funny.
The second one is, did you hear about Drake's song? There's an AI that put out a Drake song that took all of his, like, the shit that works, made a beat, and then took different parts of him singing and shit, and made a song. Super fucking crazy.
I think I saw the Drake one.
I saw this hacker guy, which this is going to be the hard part, right? It's like the internet. Like, somebody, we didn't know what the fucking internet was. Here we go. Like, we sound like those people for our time. You know what I mean? Back then. And they're putting it out, and it's going fast, and there's no there's no control. Like, I don't know. This is what a lot of people have been saying. But, for example, I saw this post where this guy hacked his iPhone so ChatGPT could see the camera lens, right? So like he wanted to connect a visual to the chat GPT. And I'm like, that is the start of something new. Yeah. That's fucked up. That's where it like...
That's funny. I didn't know about that.
Like, that's where it's like, oh, this is going to go crazy. This is going to get a little out of control. But it's going to be interesting. I feel like every week I'm going to have fucking something new about what's going on with AI.
There's a lot of new stuff that's coming out with AI that's really, really fucking interesting. Have you started like seeing... And this is actually... I'm actually starting to see problems coming from AI. There was the other day where... somebody was talking about how it was something to do with like history, right? And it was something to do with like blacks or whatever, like in certain areas of the country, so that, and they had like a generated picture, and I was just zooming in because I was like looking at it, and I'm like, oh, this is cool, you know. I'm looking into it. I forgot where it was. I forgot the details, and I saw one of the hands were like completely deformed, like weird, and I was like, what the fuck is that? So I'm looking at it. It was a fucking AI generated picture, and people are like trying to make like history stories with like AI generated stuff. And it was a full AI generated picture. I saw like in the background, like an arm messed up. Like whenever they were putting like an arm over her shoulder, the arm was like, the elbow was all weird, but you didn't really notice it unless you like really zoomed in on it.
Yeah, they're figuring it out still.
Yeah, and like there was like some things, but you could tell like, and there was like multiple pictures and something. Like a lot of times, a lot of the hands were messed up, or like the way that the arm would bend. Like if you have a fucking bend like this in your fucking in your arm, I don't know what the fuck just happened to my headphones. Anyways, if you have like a bend in your arm, it's like really weird. Then obviously that's like not what fucking happened, you know?
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah. So like, there was like a lot of stuff, and then I had to like I commented. I was like, "Is this AI?" And people were like, "Yeah," and everybody thinks it's like fucking real, and everybody's like sharing it, and it was just like some AI generated shit, and people are making people believe it's like history and like it's like real pictures that were taken back in the day, and people are believing it. They're believing everything is just like it's just like an AI generated picture. So this is interesting how it was.
I'm not ready to see. We're gonna see some crazy shit.
But I'm not gonna lie, man. That shit caught me, bro. I thought it was true. I was looking into it, and I was like, "Oh, that's so cool." I didn't know that. And I was flicking through, and the only reason I even caught it was because that one hand was all weird, and I started zooming in and looking at the pictures more. But this is crazy because like it's becoming so real that like, you're not gonna even be able to use like pictures. You're not gonna be able to use videos. You're not gonna be able to use audio even in like court trials,
right?
Because of the fact that you can literally take from the stuff that we put on this podcast, you can literally take our voices and put it through like some type of AI technology. I forgot the name of it. There's actually an app for it. I forgot what it's called. But you can actually put the stuff in there and you can pretty much create anything you want.
You need enough for that to work with, but still, yeah.
No, it doesn't really even require that much, but yeah, it takes a little bit, yeah. But not even that much. Like the amount of stuff that we have on our podcast.
Oh, easy.
Easy to fucking incriminate us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Fucking easy as hell. And then all you would have to do is just get like the right pictures and shit like that, and then like boom, you can make a fucking AI video of me walking in and blowing up a bank or some shit. Not gonna ever happen. I'm just saying, like,
we'll see what's up, man.
Anyways.
We'll see. It's also it's a fine line because it's also gonna be the only way we could do some crazy shit too.
Yeah, no, right? I agree. I think that
to invent and shit and AI, right? Like,
I think we're going in a cool direction, but like you said, there has to be some type of regulation with it. I think that. Just with every single tool that exists in society, people can use it to evil.
Yeah,
and I think that we're going to start seeing issues with
both sides,
and it's going to take some big things. I want to speak this into existence now. I guarantee that we're going to start seeing, and I don't know when it's going to be 5, 10, 15 years, but I think we're going to start seeing like court trials that are swayed by certain AI technologies, and they're going to have to step in to kind of counteract it if it's not already happening. Because I really think I can see people being incriminated based off of AI stuff. Like,
right.
How hard is it to be like, oh, I obtained this video recording in like a private meeting with so and so, and this is what they said, and then they take their voice and saying some crazy absurd shit.
Yep.
And it's gonna be hard because you're not gonna be able to tell.
We're gonna get the bad and the good. It's like the internet. It's like social media.
Yep.
We're gonna get the bad AI. We're gonna get the good AI.
Yep.
We're gonna use it for some crazy shit, and then we're also gonna like see like that what you're talking about.
Oh, yeah, you want to add anything else?
Nah, man. Thank you for listening another week. We got some good shit. This was a quick episode, a little something. Thank you for listening another week for sure.
Yes, thank you guys. Like, follow, share, subscribe. As always, guys, go ahead and check the description. We did start something new where you guys can go ahead and donate to the cause, to the movement for us. If you guys check the description down below, there's going to be a little place you guys can click on, and you guys can go ahead and donate to us, like we said previously. If you guys do donate to our podcast, whenever we start doing like subscription based stuff, we won't forget about you guys. We're going to start sending some stuff out, stuff like that. So go ahead and show us some love, and we'll show you guys some love But yeah, you want to add anything else?
That's it, man. Those of you that have donated, we got you.
Yes, sir. Pocket watch out.
Out.